Hey, what's going on? It's Brendan from Watch Cringe. We're here at Windup Fair 2022 in San Francisco. And joining us is the founder of Worn and Wound the blog, Wind Up the Shop, and Wind Up the Fair. And when we told our followers about this interview, they were over the moon. However, they noticed your name is spelled Z-A-C-H. Is that pronounced Zach, Zach, or Za? I think someone said there was a French variant with a silent Z or C. How do you pronounce your name?
Zach.
Zach. Hope that puts that to rest.
Yeah. That is, and for the record, that is the correct way to spell Zach.
Oh.
It's over 9,000!
What are the origins of Worn and Wound?
Oh, okay. So lifelong watch guy myself. But the origins, so me and my co-founder, Blake Mallon, we went to college together. We're both, in our mid-20s, doing all right, but we're not like hedge fund dudes or something. So we had a few $100s to spend on watches. He was like, what do I get? And looking at what was out there in terms of written content, there really wasn't anybody focusing on affordable watches at the time. So we were like, this is an opportunity. Maybe it'll get us off the couch and stop playing video games and drinking too much beer and start doing something a little more productive with our lives. And it just caught on really quickly. So there really was no intention of building a business out of it originally. It was just for fun.
How did you build it into what it is today? I'm assuming like a lot of Craigslist postings for the job titles. Yeah,
man, just fucking blood, sweat, and tears, classic hard work, like the first few years of it, I was, up until 2-3 in the morning, writing content, going to work the next day. Why has the ethos behind Worn and Wound always been about accessibility? Why not just gatekeep the motherfuckers out of here? Yeah, man, because, it's stubborn. Selfishly, it's for us, we're not guys buying super crazy expensive watches, but frankly, as the years have gone by and we've done better for ourselves, our own tastes of change have gone up market a little bit, and the kind of breadth of what we have covered has grown. But I personally find there to be a lot more interesting stuff, like in the few thousand, $200 to $5,000 price point, than sometimes above it, You mentioned in a recent Reddit Ask Me Anything that you like pushing brands out of their comfort zone. We also like to do that with our guests. It's been 11 years since starting Worn and Wound. Have you ever just thought to yourself, fuck it, I'm going to end this all and just go interview at Houdinki? No, not interview. Owning a business and having partners makes it a lot harder to just, bounce. But, these days things are awesome and I am super excited. But, there were hard times where is it really worth making almost no money while looking at luxury products all day and trying to make ends meet? But we got through it. So. After 11 years, your team has accomplished a lot. Your first Windup Fair had a missing sidewalk in the front of the store. Now, many years later, you have updated to a junkyard-style fence and an abandoned parking lot. What's your vision for the Chicago event? Just like the hell pit of some sort. No, you go to where you can go, and this is an awesome location because we got a food truck on the other side of us, which you're not seeing right now, which is behind a gate, but they got to keep the watches safe, of course. So yeah, this is the smallest event of this year, but it is actually our biggest event we've done yet. So yeah, man, just gonna keep growing, but finding venues is a challenge. So you take what you can get. But with that said, this place is awesome. So what do you have to say to the people calling Windup Fair the poor man's watches and wonders? Wow. I have a lot of issues with the term poor man's, which I actually just wrote an article about, and maybe we'll publish it or not. I think this is the every person's show, and whether you want to come see the kind of watch that you would see at Watches and Wonders. Oris is here. Their brand that was at Watches and Wonders. Yeah, I don't know. Just open your minds a little bit. So you also design the Windup Watch collab watches, and I noticed in the Reddit Ask Me Anything, you mentioned you use Adobe Photoshop. Do you use a real license, or are you just like us and pirate the cracked version off of Pirate Bay? You can be honest. Yeah. So we use a real license, Adobe, but also when I was a kid, I definitely learned on a less than perhaps. I heard you're also a gamer? No, I play a game. Which game is that? Destiny 2. Would you play Fortnite with us? We need a fourth. I'll give it a shot, but it'd be probably terrible for you. Just to let you know, I did kill Shroud one time, so I don't know if that makes you excited to squad up with me or not. I have no idea what that means.
Do you have haters now that your team is writing about luxury watches?
I don't know. We have haters, but I mean, there's always people I think who are out there to kind of, I mean, just, I don't know. There are people I think who come to this with a less than positive stance, and this is a hobby that's purely superficial. I mean, you don't need a watch at this point, so it should just be about enjoying them. And like I said, it kind of the breadth of the website has grown with the breadth of the team and with, frankly, trying to grow as a company. You can't be super niche and then also continue to expand